Good morning, everybody. Hey, it's Mark Johnson with Guaranteed Rate. And boy, finally, this morning, interest rates are finally coming down. And it's based on the news from President-elect Trump's new Secretary of the Treasury nominee, and also um, comments from the Fed president in New York over the weekend that's helped mortgage interest rates come down. Trump has chosen a new Secretary of the Treasury, and that is Scott Bessent, who is currently running the Key Squared Group, which is a hedge fund. And the markets are reacting favorably, as he is seen as somebody that's reasonable, pragmatic, and even-handed even on tariffs. So he's also pro-business. Now, the other thing that was moving the markets today is the Fed president, John Williams, the New York Fed president, that is, John Williams. And he spoke over the weekend, and what he said was that he expects the deflationary process to continue. He also believes that the labor market is in balance and not providing upward pressure on inflation. He also thinks that wages have come down quite a bit, and he forecasts that the Fed will continue to bring the Fed funds down rate over time. And that's going to be really, really great. He also said that the 10-year treasuries have not risen due to inflation, but rather strong economic news. And that's what I've been seeing too as well. So overall, his comments were also interest rate friendly. Now let's go ahead and look at some of the markets right now, and let me just kind of go over and show you that here that we've got the 10-year T-bills right here, and you can see that they've dropped significantly from last Friday. You can see that this has been a really tight trading range here for the last, say, 10 days, and finally, based on the news that we got this weekend, that's kind of helped us. The other thing that I want to just point out is that interest rates, you can see that, they've overall been going up and up and up. And even this last week, they went up to 6.84, which is about a third of a percent higher in interest rates. Let's look at the bond market. Now, the bond market is where we buy our interest rates from. And so you can see that when it goes up, that's when rates go up. Go down, and it went up quite a bit today from Friday. That's a big, huge increase over time. What I'm thinking is that over the next several days, it could be dicey as far as interest rates, because we've got a lot of economic news coming out tomorrow and Thursday or Wednesday because of the short week here because of Thanksgiving. So some of the things that's coming out is that we'll see tomorrow. We'll see new home sales numbers and the Fed minutes. That may not change too much what the market's doing, but on Wednesday, these numbers could be volatile. We'll see mortgage applications, personal consumption expenditures, which is called PCE, and the Fed looks at that very carefully. We'll look at durable good orders, initial jobs claims, and pending home sales. All these could have potential to move the markets one way or the other. Which way? I'm not really sure. It looks like some of these numbers might be up over last year because at this time last year, things had come down quite a bit. What I think is going to happen, boy, I don't know. If it was me, I would go ahead and maybe lock in my rate either tomorrow or on Wednesday if you're under contract. If not, then, we'll just have to see what happens over the weekend. Now, today's loan of the week that I want to just talk about here is our HELOC programs. You can log on to rate.com/MERCJOHNSON. And you can see up at the left-hand corner, you can see where you can apply for a HELOC loan. These loans can be approved in less than 5 minutes and funded within maybe less than 5 days. So some of the things you can do with the HELOC loan is you can pay off some debts, you can do some DIY projects around the house, and you can even do some major changes around the house. I just want to last of all, basically thank you, everybody, for your continued support and for the loans that you've given me and for my past clients and realtor referrals. I want you to know how much I love and appreciate each one of you. I do loans that become my friends, and I'm so grateful for just for you. And I'm grateful for the mortgage business that I've been a part of for more than 40 years now. I want to wish you all a blessed Thanksgiving with your families, if not with, some good friends. And we'll talk to you next week. All right. Thanks.